Welcome back. Thanks for listening to Hermit Radio. I'm your host, Cameron. Today we're going to be talking about meditation. I've had a couple people on social media ask me about it, what are my opinions, and how to do it. I think the most important thing to start with is, why are you meditating? What are you trying to use it for? Myself, I try to use it to balance myself out through the day. Once in the morning, once in the evening when I can. It gives yourself a chance to, when you wake up, be at peace for 10 minutes before you go about your day and you start getting into the craziness of social media and your everyday life and your work. You can start the day off by allowing yourself to be at peace for 10 minutes. And then at the end of the day, understandably so, being done with work or your long day, whatever that is, giving yourself 10 minutes to just relax and think about what's going on. Give yourself goals. What do you want to change in your life? Plan for the future. All of those things, you can do that. Just giving yourself 10 minutes a day to sit and be with yourself. Okay. There are different types of meditation. I don't think it matters which one you use. To me personally, it doesn't. Try them all, see which one works best for you, and use it. It's just a tool. You can use it anytime you want. And there are different types that might suit you better. So I encourage everybody listening to try and explore that and see which ones will work best for you. The next thing, once you've gotten yourself to a quiet place and you're not going to be disturbed by anybody, don't stress about it. Don't overthink it. It is really not that complicated. The point is to bring your mind to one focus point. If you go into it stressing about it, thinking, it's very easy, and I'll give you an example. I'm trying to focus. Oh, what do I want to have for dinner? Did I forget to turn off the oven? That's how most people's minds operate, especially when you're trying to meditate and bring everything into one focus point. For these 10 minutes, try not to let your brain do that. It is difficult, but that is again why you're practicing. That is the point of trying to do this over and over again, is to bring your mind to one solid focus point. So, when you find yourself trailing off, what about the fire extinguisher? Is it expired? The smoke alarm? Did I change the batteries? When you catch yourself doing that, don't beat yourself up. Don't punish yourself. Just gently remind yourself why you're doing this and go back to that. Don't force anything. If you want to wear headphones while you do this, that's totally fine. Listening to music is okay. I feel like music would be distracting a little bit, but that's all right if that works for you. I prefer like background noise, like white noise or nature sounds or anything like that. Something that's not too distracting, but balances out the background noise. The only thing I will say about headphones, and this is the next piece as well, is a timer. If you're setting a timer, keep that in mind with the level of volume for your headphones. There's nothing more unpleasant than trying to be quiet and being in a peaceful state of mind and having your alarm go off in your ears very loudly. I personally don't prefer to have a timer. One, I don't like the alarm going off loudly and disrupting me. And two, I like to bring myself slowly out of it. I like to bring that to a close and then be done, versus being abruptly woken up by an alarm. Either is fine. If you are really trying to keep this short and you don't have a lot of time to do it, then go ahead and set a timer. Just be aware of the volume level. If you do not want to set a timer, and if you're in just more about practicing and trying to get better, I encourage you to try and do it without a timer, because what'll end up happening is you'll go deeper and deeper and deeper into it, and you won't be stressed out about the alarm going off and about the time that's passing. you'll be free to just enjoy the moment. So give it a shot, see which one works better for you. Again, it's just a tool. Okay, the next piece is very important because it is the focus point of why you're doing this. Have an intention when you go to meditate. If your intention is to relax and relax your mind, then remember that. When your mind starts trailing off, remind yourself, I'm here to relax, I'm calming my mind. Think that to yourself. And again, we're bringing the mind chatter to one focus point. If reminding yourself isn't working, if you find yourself still trailing off, you can also use visual techniques. These are a little bit more difficult, and it would take more practice on your part and doing a little bit of research into it, but I'll give you my best effort to explain it. When your eyes are closed and you're trying to find that peaceful place, if trying to remind yourself to stay focused isn't working, try thinking about something, one thing to bring your mind to that focus point. Some examples might be you sitting in the woods with trees and nature around you and thinking about what that would look like. Just focus on that one thing. Or imagine yourself in a boat in the middle of the lake and you're just sitting on the water. If that helps you focus on one thing better, I encourage you to do that. And again, try both. Gently reminding yourself is probably the hardest part of meditating, I would say, because your mind naturally wants to drift away. Your mind naturally wants to think about other things. But remember not to force it. Allow yourself gently to come back to your train of thought. The last thing I'll say is, knowing what your intention is and what you're trying to do, don't half-ass it. Just like with everything else, whatever effort you put into it is exactly what you will get out. So if you go into it not really caring about why you're doing it or not really interested in doing it, you're probably not going to get anything. It's not going to be very peaceful to you. That's my take on it. Take it for what you will. Okay, moving on. So the next thing I want to do is some shout outs. Just some people that I've met and people who are helping that I think deserve a shout out. Ross is making the website for us, and I'm super thankful for him. Ross, thank you for what you're doing. I appreciate it. The website should be up shortly, guys, and I've got that posted everywhere on social media if you guys want to check it out. Another guy is Tom Williams. He's an Australian guy. I met him the other day at work, and I just want to say thanks, man. You're real cool. If you guys want to check him out, he's got a really neat fitness journey story that I got to experience in person and I read on his Facebook. But I don't want to spoil it. Go there and read it yourselves if you want to. Also, Paul Brooks, my Australian friend, the bodybuilder, he is sick, and that's why we didn't do the interview today. Hopefully we'll have it up next week, but Paul, if you're listening, feel better, buddy. Lastly, I wanted to talk about some upcoming things that I'm planning on doing. Right now, I'm considering making some series, some 4-episode series about specific topics, whether it's like books. I think I'm going to do one on conspiracies because those are always fun. Maybe special interviews or Zen meditation if you guys need more information about that. But I'd also like to hear from you guys about that. If there's something that you guys would like to hear or me do a 4-episode series on, let me know at my social medias. So you can find us on Instagram, hermit_radio, and you can also find us on Reddit, hermit_radio_podcast. I put up discussion boards there, so if you want to talk to me or if there's some things that you want to ask, I have that up there. So ask me your questions there. I also have a Facebook page, and that's just hermit_radio. Feel free to check that out. I appreciate all the help you guys have been giving me and all the listeners. It's been great, so I really enjoy it. So I might be doing some live streams too on Facebook, but I don't want to do that unless anybody's going to listen to it. So let me know if you guys want to see that. thank you everybody for listening. We will have some more episodes up shortly. Again, this has been Hermit Radio. Thanks for listening, guys.